Hello dear friends and welcome to this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be trying some exciting new makeup products and I have some Cle de Peau, Hermès, Chanel, Dior, Guerlain and by Terry, and I'm going to be creating a light spring makeup look. If you're new here, a very special welcome. My name is Angela and I love talking about luxury beauty. If you enjoy luxury beauty as well, I would love to have you as part of this amazing beauty community. Be sure to join the fun, subscribe. It would be such an honor for me to have you here. We have the best beauty community here of so many positive and knowledgeable people. And I'm very excited for this video. If you're returning, welcome back, dear friends. You're probably noticing that my background is different today. I'm very excited because I'm actually filming in my studio today. And I mentioned a few days ago on Instagram that we are redecorating our second bedroom and I'm going to have a dedicated filming room that I'm going to be using just for YouTube to edit my videos and to film my videos, and we have been working on that. Tonight I only slept 3.5 hours, so it's going to be an excellent time to try some new products, some new foundations that I have. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Do let me know what you think of the new background that I have. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's a start and I'm so happy because until now I was filming in our living room and it was really unpleasant because having all the filming lights in the living room and removing them after filming a video and then putting them back, it's really frustrating. Now that I have a dedicated room for YouTube, I'm going to be able to dedicate a lot more time on my YouTube channel. On Instagram, I'm going to be present all the time and I'm going to be able to reply to a lot more comments, give you swatches if you ask me. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm very excited for this new adventure for me. Because YouTube is a great part of my life. I feel really happy to be part of this amazing community. But okay, let me go ahead and start actually doing my makeup. Now I might not be that focused for this video because, as I mentioned, I only slept 3 hours. I have an exciting new foundation to try today, and this one is from Cle de Peau. Now I received the most generous and the most amazing PR package from Cle de Peau and Shiseido. I'm actually going to insert a little video now to see. I feel so lucky and I would like to say a huge thank you to you guys for all of your support because I received this PR package because of your support, because of the fact that you're watching my videos. But I would like to take a moment also to say a huge and very special thank you to Cle de Peau and Shiseido for sending this amazing PR package. I'm going to show you also the other product, but today let's go ahead and start and try this product here. I also have a couple of other products that I'm going to be trying today from Cle de Peau, which were very kindly sent to me in this same PR package. So the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Cle de Peau Radiant Cream Foundation with SPF 25, and it's going to be an excellent time to test this foundation. So it comes in a tube. I'm going to do a full review of this foundation. It's 21 ml, 0.88 ounces. As a lot of you know, I recently started to purchase Cle de Peau products and I actually love the foundations. I love the eyeshadows and I have a couple of lipsticks that I absolutely love. So let me go ahead and show you the foundation. I have the foundation in the shade 010. Ochre 10, and it matches my skin tone very well right now. Well, I had a little bit of sunshine lately, so you can see that it's a creamy foundation. Don't mind my arms. We had to assemble the dressing table that you see behind me, the desk that's in front of me, and that's why my hands are like very tired. But you can see that this foundation, the shade of the foundation is going to be excellent for me for the summer. And then for the winter shade, definitely I'm going to need I-10, which stands for Ivory 10. So O10 stands for 10 ochre. And wow, a little goes a long way with this foundation because I just squeezed out a little bit and you can see that I covered my whole hand, the back of my hand, and I still have plenty to go. So I have to be light-handed. I'm going to be getting my favorite Cle de Peau, my favorite Chantecaille Buff and Blur brush. Squeeze out a little bit on the back of my hand and let's go ahead and see how it goes. It has the typical scent for Cle de Peau, so if you are familiar with Cle de Peau foundations, you're going to know this foundation has the typical Cle de Peau scent, which I find to be very luxurious, very relaxing. It is not as strong as the scent of Chanel's foundations, but there is a fragrance which for me actually it adds to the experience. Now this new filming room actually used to be, I'm going to link all of the products that I'm using today in the description box because I want to chat with you. I wanted to make this video a little bit more friendly, a little bit more chatty, because this is a very important moment for me. I feel like I'm going to be able to change everything on my YouTube channel and to be a lot more consistent with posting, and my whole work is going to be so much easier from now on when I have my own studio. So in the past I used to film in my living room, which has a south exposition, and I used to have a lot of sunshine coming into the room. This room here, it's our second bedroom, and it has a north exposition, so I don't have natural light. I have big window right from this side of my face, but I don't have like light, sunlight doesn't come inside. And then the swatches that I make for videos, guys, I always do my swatches on the terrace. And then I have a big table on the terrace, and that's where I'm making all of the swatches. That's why you are always able to see swatches of products in natural light, because we have a big terrace. And I have a big table on the terrace, and I literally take my camera on the terrace and to make all of the swatches. That's how I get the swatches both in sunlight and in natural light in the shadow. I'm still going to keep doing my swatches of all new makeup products and collections. I'm still going to do the swatches on the terrace where I have the best natural light. Okay, so this is with one layer of foundation, and I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm. This is actually not a lip balm, but it's Rouge Coco Flush from the new Leblanc makeup collection. I like to use it as a lip balm. It's this one, and I have been loving this one. I absolutely adore this color. It gives just a hint of color that is not really visible on camera, but in real life it does make a difference, and I like the effect. Okay, so I'm going to do a full review of this foundation, but you can see with one layer it evens out my skin tone, and this is not the first day that I'm wearing this foundation. I already wore it for a couple of days, but since it is quite pricey, I want to be able to wear it for a little more than a week, so that I'm going to be able to give you a full review with all the pros, the cons, and tell you for who this foundation is suitable. Now, one thing that I want to emphasize about Cle de Peau foundations: once you apply the foundation, it needs to set. So give it approximately 20 minutes and the foundation starts to look better. And with Cle de Peau foundations, that's my experience in general, is that when you apply the foundation, it doesn't look its best, but it starts to settle 20 minutes after applying it. This is because the Cle de Peau foundations are very natural looking. They make the skin looking very natural. They don't have this silicone feel of most luxury foundations. I really like this one. I think that it's going to be best for people who have normal to slightly dry skin. If you have oily skin, I would say go for this one. This is the Radiant Fluid Matte Foundation. This one is the best Radiant Matte Foundation that I have ever tried, but same as this one, same here. Once I apply it, it looks so much better 20 minutes after application. The Cle de Peau foundations just need a little bit of time to settle into the skin, and then they look absolutely stunning. You can see now this beautiful natural glow on my skin, and I definitely need to use a little bit of powder because I have normal to combination skin. It's quite hot right now, and then I will need to set my face with powder. But if you are dry, I don't think that you're going to need any powder. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Dior concealer, the Dior Backstage concealer. Oh, I've already used this concealer for 2 weeks, I believe. I purchased this concealer 2 weeks ago. I have been wearing it a lot. I know that it got a lot of negative reviews, but a little goes a long way. And don't apply this concealer directly from the brush. Just apply like me on the back of your hand. And that's how I like to use it. I also like to mix it a little bit with my foundation because the shade that I have is quite pale and I have a little bit of color on my face right now. So I have the shade 0 Neutral. It's going to be a great match for me for the winter season, but right now I need to mix it a little bit with the foundation. And in general, I like to mix it with the foundation because it's quite a thick consistency and it really covers dark circles. So this one is, I have a full review of this concealer actually, and I like it. So I would recommend it to those of you who have normal to combination skin or normal skin. The only people to whom I would not recommend the new Dior Backstage concealer is if you are very dry, because it might settle into your fine lines if you're too dry. And a little goes a long way with this concealer. Like, I believe that this tube, I'm going to be using it for such a long time. It's because I only need a little bit to cover my dark circles. But it's a great concealer for dark circles. Okay, so this is what we have. I just realized that you were actually far away. Probably that's because of the new setting that I have. I just forgot to zoom in. But anyways, so I'm going to be using the new Hermès powder. This one is the new Hermès Plain Air powder, and I didn't like the complexion balm, guys. It was not my favorite. I'm going to try and use the Hermès powder now with my dry beauty blender, dry sponge. I'm going to be applying it right here. It has a nice blurring effect. So I like this powder for blurring because I usually use it with a brush, but this time I thought, well, I'm going to use it with a sponge, but dry sponge, because I never use compact powders with a damp sponge because you're going to ruin the powder. And I take some powder then on the back of my hand just to make sure that I don't have too much product, and then I'm going to set the center of my face. I'm going to need a lot of help today because I only slept 3.5 hours and I need like 6 hours of sleep. Like in my early 20s, I could only sleep like 5 hours, but now in my mid 30s, I definitely need like 6 to 7 hours to look my best. But on the bright side, we have good products now. So I definitely love this powder. I'm not sure how it's going to look on someone who has deeper skin tone than mine, but it's quite transparent, I would say. When I swatch it, you're going to see white on my arm, but once I start blending it into my face, it doesn't look white. Well, I made a mistake because I actually was going to use the new by Terry CC Brightening Blush. So I have the two new blushes and I was going to use the Sunny Glow as a bronzer, and then I was going to use the Rosy Flush as a blush, but I already applied powder. Let's go ahead and see if these work on top of powder. I doubt that they're going to work on top of powder, but I'm going to see. Just gonna squeeze out a little bit, and I have a review of this blushes. I would highly recommend those. Look how beautiful that is. So let's go ahead and see if this is going to work on top of powder. They blend beautifully on top of foundation, but I'm not sure if they're going to work on top of powder. And as far as I know, ooh, actually it works. Okay, I'm surprised, but it works. They blend very beautifully into the skin, so I would absolutely recommend the new by Terry CC Brightening Blushes. And I'm going to link to my full review of these blushes. Okay, I'm very surprised because usually cream blushes don't work and don't blend beautifully on top of powder. But these, apparently they work really nice, even on top of powder. Okay, so I blended them with my fingers. I don't want to use a brush because I have foundation and then I have powder, so I don't want to move everything. But you can see the beautiful, healthy glow that they give me. These products are absolutely brilliant, so I couldn't recommend them enough. Now let's go ahead and try the bronzy one as well, because apparently it works. So apparently it works on top of powders as well. I like to apply the bronzy one right here, just as a light contour. Bronzer slash contour. It just gives me a little bit of color that I need now. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section below, but I have to say that I'm absolutely obsessed with these blushes. I could not recommend them enough, and I want to make you buy them because I'm not sure if they're going to be a limited edition, but I think that they're going to work on everyone, all skin types, all skin tones, I believe, because you can apply a little bit more, or you can customize them very beautifully. Now, I was afraid that the sunny glow was going to be too dark for me, but it's not, because the blendability is beautiful. And even if you have oily skin, these are absolutely gorgeous because they are liquids, but they don't look oily and they don't make the skin look oily. They just give such a beautiful, healthy glow. They're gorgeous. Now comes my favorite part, and this is the highlighter, and I'm so excited to be using this highlighter. This highlighter is from Cle de Peau, and again, guys, this came in the beautiful PR package that I received, and I'm so happy. I couldn't be more grateful and more happy. So this is the Luminizing Face Enhancer in number 18. Everything, once again, is going to be in the description box, but let me just go ahead and show you this beauty. It has a beautiful brush on the inside, and you can see here it has different colors. There is an overspray on top, which is the glittery part. And once you start using it, the overspray is going to be removed, so there is no, it's not too shiny. Color, let's go ahead and see. This is one of the most beautiful highlighters that I've ever tried, and it's definitely going to be one that, if I ever finish, because it's quite big, I'm going to repurchase immediately. And I can't wait to try more highlighters from Cle de Peau, because look at this glow. Like, I only swiped once. And this is the kind of highlighter that you can actually use all over the face because it's not too glowy. This is the only highlighter, I believe, in my collection that doesn't have, it literally doesn't have visible shimmer. It's just so ethereal, if that makes sense. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Okay, guys, now I have to say that the camera just doesn't do justice to this highlighter. It is so incredibly beautiful. So I would say that it's ethereal, and I'm gonna make a statement here. This highlighter is definitely better than my favorite Chanel highlighters. It is the very best #1 highlighter of all times that I have ever tried, because it doesn't have any shimmery particles. So the shimmer that you're going to see now when I insert videos in natural light, the shimmer that you're going to see, this is overspray. And once you remove the overspray, what's left is the most gorgeous, the most beautiful, sophisticated powder that you can ever imagine. Just, this is powder, it's pure light. And I believe that if you have dry skin, you can definitely apply this as all over powder. Just on top of your powder, you can apply on the places of your face that you want to stand out. So you can sculpt your face beautifully with this highlighter. If it is available, I'm going to make sure to try and find it. Get this one. I don't think that you're going to regret it. If you like natural looking highlighter, camera just doesn't do justice to this highlighter. I'm not going to stop raving about this one because, like, this is absolutely stunning. I think that it's going to suit all skin tones as well, because it is pure light. I have never seen such highlighter that doesn't have visible shimmery particles. Well, usually with highlighters, you can still see little shimmery particles if you go in direct sunlight. This one is very interesting. It's just pure light. It just gives you that incredibly gorgeous polished glass skin effect. I don't know if you can notice. I'm not sure that the camera is doing justice to this highlighter, but it's absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly fill in my brows. I'm using brow pencil from Florasis, and I have been using this brow pencil for the past couple of months. I absolutely love it. It has become my favorite brow pencil. But can we take a moment? I think that right now you can notice the beautiful glow here. This highlighter, it literally takes years off my skin. It literally is the kind of highlighter that makes me look younger. It makes my skin look younger. So I would definitely 100% recommend this highlighter. especially if you like natural looking highlighters, if you are craving this beautiful Asian kind of glass skin effect. Well, this highlighter is just phenomenal. Now I'm going to be getting one of the Chanel eyeliners. This is one of the new reformulated eyeliners in Brun Cuivré, and I really like this color. It is not very soft, just keep that in mind, but it's quite long lasting and I like it. So I'm going to trace my upper lash line only. And I'm just going to smudge the eyeliner. I was not paying attention and actually the eyeliner became quite thick, but I'm gonna go with that. I am going to link all of the brushes that I'm using and all of my favorite brushes in the description box. Okay, and now I need to curl my eyelashes and I'm going to be back. Okay guys, so this is with the mascara on and I don't know if you can notice. So I just applied my mascara and I made myself a cup of coffee. And I don't know if you're noticing, but right now my foundation looks so much better. Like it's been probably 30-40 minutes or maybe an hour since I started filming this video, because I had my cup of coffee, I went to the kitchen, I had some fruit as well. Well, that all has been happening in the meantime when I said I'm going to pause the video to curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. It's been probably 1 hour, close to 1 hour since I applied the Cle de Peau foundation. And right now my skin looks absolutely gorgeous. So this is the kind of foundation that looks better over time. Once again, I absolutely adore this highlighter. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the camera is doing justice to this highlighter. I'm going to see this when I'm editing the video, because right now I'm just seeing myself in the viewfinder and I have a big mirror right in front of me and right on the front as well. So I'm looking myself from far away, and then also I'm looking at myself right here in the mirror that's close to me, and my skin looks phenomenally good with this highlighter. It just looks so polished and gorgeous. And then we're moving on to a couple of gorgeous lipsticks. These were also sent to me from Cle de Peau. This is part of actually the glorious, gorgeous PR package that I received. A huge thank you to all of you guys, because I received this generous PR package thanks to you. And a very special thank you also to Cle de Peau and Shiseido UK. They were the ones that sent me this gorgeous PR package. If Jane ever happens to watch this video, a huge thank you, Jane. It means so much to me, this gorgeous selection of products. So let's go ahead and try these two shades here. The shades that I have are 103 Legend of Rouge and 113 Unapologetic. Both are gorgeous red statement colors, and I actually have, I believe that I have Legend of Rouge, but I have it in the limited edition packaging, the red packaging, and it has small tiny sparkles. So let's go ahead and see the packaging. The packaging of the lipsticks is absolutely stunning. And this one is Unapologetic. And then the other lipstick that I'm going to be trying today, again in this gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I'm in love with this beautiful packaging. And this one is Legend of Rouge. A classic red lip color that matches so well my nails right now. So let's go ahead and start with, I'm going to try Unapologetic first because it is a little bit paler compared to Legend of Rouge. So let me go ahead and show you the two colors. Okay guys, so there we have it. This is Unapologetic, and if you're looking for a glorious, easy to wear red color, I would definitely say go for this one. Look no further. I think that Cle de Peau lipstick formulations are among my favorite lipstick formulations, and I have a couple of other red colors, which right now everything is in boxes because I'm redoing everything. I need to move everything from my bedroom and from the living room where my makeup used to be in the past. I need to move everything to my filming studio right now. So everything is in boxes, but I have a couple of other reddish One is a classic red and the other one is a reddish color from Cle de Peau. And I have to tell you guys that these are among my favorite formulations because the lipstick is luminous, but at the same time it's not too emollient, so it never bleeds, but at the same time the lipsticks have incredibly luxurious sheen on the lips. And this is unapologetic. I think that it is the most incredibly beautiful wearable red color that I have ever had in my collection. It's absolutely stunning. And now let's go ahead and try also Legend of Rouge. Okay guys, and this is Legend of Rouge. This is the classic red color in number 103, Legend of Rouge. I absolutely love this classic red color. Well, I love a red lipstick, you know me. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite lip color. I can't decide honestly because this is a classic statement red color. And then this one, the Unapologetic, is just so beautiful and so easy to wear red color. It's actually very hard to find an easy to wear red color, so I absolutely adore this one. Let me know once again in the comment section below which one you prefer and which one is on your wish list. I feel so happy and so honored that I have the two colors. I'm definitely going to be wearing them a lot, and as I said, the lipstick formulation is absolutely stunning. Okay, so I think this is going to be the finished look. A huge thank you for spending time with me. It means so much to me, and a huge thank you for sharing this very special moment with me. I'm so happy that I finally have one room that I can call office and one room where it's going to be dedicated to YouTube, and I'm going to be working here, editing my videos, filming my videos, working on Instagram. It's really an exciting moment for me and I feel so happy. Now we're going to go to celebrate. We are going to have a nice dinner outside because I want to celebrate this moment. It means so much to me because YouTube has become a very important part of my life and you guys are so amazing. I feel like I've made so many friends among you. Please don't forget to leave me a comment. Also don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you here. It means so much to me. And about the makeup products that I tried today, I'm going to give you a full review of the foundation very soon. I just want to wear it a little bit longer, but so far I really like it. You can see that over time it looks better and better, and the highlighter is definitely a must-have. So if you can get this one, I could not recommend this highlighter enough. Currently this is my #1 highlighter. It beats all of my Dior, Chanel highlighters, my Hermès highlighter. It beats all of my luxury highlighters. I think that this is my #1 highlighter of all times, and it looks so beautiful in real life and in natural light. So once again, thank you so much for spending time with me. I truly appreciate your time when you choose to watch my videos. I know how precious time is, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, bye.